Monster Hunter. A light-hearted game known for hunting monsters, but underneath all that singing and dancing, under the sweet innocent smiles of Halicos, lies a true monster. A monster who eliminates ecosystems for a fresh set of armor. A monster who's willing to kill a majestic, peaceful species just because some guy's jealous that he doesn't know how to dance. A monster who is you. That's the face of a monster. A fictional character killing imaginary creatures? I know you're hiding around here somewhere, Peter, but how did you end up here at this point of no return? Let's start from the beginning. When you were just a little lad who wanted to play some fun video games, you, dog, and cat. The start of friendships and thrilling tales. It all starts with the grand entrance of collecting some mushrooms.
What's this? What do we have here?
Hey, where the hell's all that monster hunting from the title? Did I just get scammed or something? Well, the viciously skilled minds of those veteran hunters weren't made in a day. It took years of farming something called plates that gave them all that experience. You have to learn how to play the game first, otherwise you won't survive in a fight with even the weakest of enemies. There's 14 different types of weapons to choose from. They will have different movesets, different styles, and different types of hunters you'll meet along the way. Once you're dead set on one, you become one with it, dedicating all your time to learning the moveset, combos, strategies of that weapon. That weapon now defines your personality. Well, according to some people who take your weapon choice way too seriously. Go ahead and call me a weeaboo, meta-abusing longsword user. I don't care, it's fun, looks cool, so why the hell would I not use it? Whether it's the decisive, colossal strikes of the greatsword or the swift aerial slashes of the insect. There's a weapon out there that fits like a beach on a hot day. You wouldn't want to get stung by a blue bottle halfway through, would you? So make sure you put some thought into it. Alright, nice. So you've read through all the weapon combos and had some practice with the training dummy. All your carefully prepared items are ready in your bag. It's time to... Well, that didn't go as planned. Monster Hunter is hard. Oh, but back in my day, nah, shut up, you elitist. No one cares. Yes, the older games were harder, but none of the newer ones are just a walk in the park. What you lack is experience. Something that separates the naive beginners from the battle-hardened experts. Sure, you have knowledge. You know what your weapons' abilities are, just not when to use them. This is the beauty of Monster Hunter games. Learning about what the monster does and doing something to counter that. Finding out what times it becomes aggressive based on their appearance, when it's tired or about to fall asleep. Heck, read about all their lore if you think it's gonna help you kill it faster. This is survival, a dance between predator and prey. Once you master the monster's movements, their attacks, and abilities, the genocide begins. You want this cool armor and weapon? Be warned. No, not you. I'm talking to these guys because they're the ones who are about to be slaughtered. Monster Hunter games are some of the grindiest out there. They still are, but in the older games, oh boy, I think I single-handedly wiped out the Gycruses from the earth. Monsters drop stuff. You use that stuff to make weapons and armor. But instead of taking the whole monster and using it as material, you just stab at it a couple of times and call it a day. Geez, have you ever heard of ethical hunting, you monster? Certain monster parts are quite rare and require you to break off certain things, such as the tail, claws, face, and from the countless number of times you have to hunt down monsters, you not only get literally stronger from your newly crafted gear, but also you gain experience. No, there isn't some secret experience behind the game or anything, but it's the experience that's stored in your head. Upon every slain enemy, every death, you're better at using your weapon. That is what is so satisfying about Monster Hunter, because sometimes being a monster doesn't have to be a bad thing. Every single piece of armor has different customizable skills that may or may not suit your playstyle. From straight up attack boosts to some more useful skills. Some of the actual meta sets come from various different monsters to cause the highest possible damage. Although, is it really worth it? I'd take 10% less damage any day if I can avoid looking like some off-brand Candy Crush mascot. And to become the most practical hunter ever, you can't play fairly. Explosive barrels, pitfall traps, electric shock traps, as well as defensive items like healing potions or poison antidotes. You have to either purchase these items with your hard-earned cash or grab materials around the map to craft them. It just feels so rewarding seeing all your preparation and hard work pay off during the execution. I mean hunt. And in newer games, you're pretty much playing an Attack on Titan character at this point, as Levi that is. But of course, as you become stronger, so do the monsters you fight. You'll have to constantly adapt to the oncoming challenges. The combination of all these tools, all the weapons, armors, and skills you've learned over the course of your gameplay, it all works together to construct the true monster.